All right, let's face it. Most of us have some sort of water system because we're not crazy about our tap water and how it tastes. Either that or you're running to the store every week to buy case after case of bottled water. Not to mention scrubbing the hard water deposits off fixtures and faucets and countertops is a never-ending battle. So the real question is, which water system is right for you? All the claims can be so confusing, but here to set the record straight and help us find the best water system that'll give us great tasting water and safer water is independent water consultant Dirk Chamberlain. Dirk, welcome back.
Great to see you, Alex.
Great to see you too. So like I was saying, the claims that all these companies make about the water systems can be very confusing. Which one does what? Which one removes what? How do we sort through it all?
You're right. There are a lot of water systems out there, and the claims are confusing. So let's start with the basics. Number one, you want a water system that'll give you great tasting water, and preferably at every faucet. Number two, you want it to take all the bad stuff out of your water, like the chlorine and other contaminants. Number three, you want it to probably help you with the hard water problems that we have here in Tucson. And fourth, you want a system that doesn't require a lot of maintenance, so you're not constantly fooling around with it.
Well, it sounds like a tall order for one system to be able to achieve all of that. Is there actually one on the market that does?
Only one that I know of, and you know, and I brought it with me, that one you see to your left from H2O Concepts. See, unlike water softeners that have been around for over a century and reverse osmosis that have been around for 100 years, this one doesn't use salt like a water softener does. So you won't be dumping 2 to 3 bags of 40 pounds of salt in it. Listen to what one of H2O Concepts customers says.
So I was looking up water softeners and talked to a few people how they worked and ROs that have to come with it, and I realized that's not what I wanted. You have to buy salt the rest of your life. You have filters, membranes, all that stuff, all the wasted water. I wanted to have water that I'm used to. Turn a faucet on, use it.
Well, and from a woman's perspective, I was totally dependent on you before we had a saltwater system because I can't pick up those big bags of salt and dump them in and.
Right, she makes a point. Even for me, I mean, I'm not necessarily muscular, so going and picking those things up, it's tough.
Yeah, and you know, well, like he said, Alex, you're going to be dumping those 2 or 3 bags of salt in that thing for the rest of your life. So you're never going to not have to buy another bag of water softener salt. Right. And you know, reverse osmosis, like I said, was invented 70 years ago, and they haven't changed much either. But they only treat the water at the kitchen sink. So the combination of both a water softener and a reverse osmosis system still doesn't take the stuff like the chlorine and the contaminants out that their shower, and you're absorbing it through your skin.
Right, it's an ancient combination that's really not doing a whole lot for your household, for your health or anything. And of course, those deposits around the fixtures and faucets, we call that hardness. What do we do about the hardness?
You know what? That system from H2O Concepts actually takes care of hardness. It basically electronically explodes the calcium and magnesium crystals so that it stops hardness before it happens. You're seeing what it looks like right there.
How cool is that?
And you know what? The other thing that I almost forgot about water softeners is, does it make any sense to have a water system that puts stuff in your water that you need another water system, like a reverse osmosis, to take out before you can even drink it? I mean, it's ridiculous.
Right. It makes zero sense. And so that video was really cool, sort of a snapshot of what was happening, what does happen inside the system. But that's not the only difference. There are a lot of other differences that you can reiterate for us from this and other systems, right?
Right, there is. You know, like I said, water softeners have been around for 100 years and haven't changed much. Reverse osmosis have been around for 70 and haven't changed much. H2O Concepts is constantly upgrading and improving their system to keep up with the stuff that they're finding in our water in Arizona all the time. Mm-hmm. With this one system, you'll get great tasting water at every faucet. So you'll never have to buy another case of bottled water. There's no chlorine and contaminants in any of the showers. It virtually eliminates your hard water problems, so you're not going to be scrubbing hard water deposits. You know, and you know what? Your skin feels cleaner because it doesn't use salt like a water softener.
It's not slimy.
Right. You don't have that slimy feeling. And like I say, again, it takes care of your hard water problems without salt. So there's no bad taste. So you'll never buy another case of bottled water. There's no bad smell. It takes the chlorine contaminants out in your shower. And you know what? Once that's installed in your house, you don't have to touch it for 10 years. There's no salt to buy, no filters to change, nothing for you to do but enjoy great tasting water.
Well, not having to worry about it is one of its best features, definitely. Not only that, but H2O Concepts is very confident in its system because it's been certified more than any other system.
Right, exactly. It's been certified, it's been tested and certified by more people than any other system out there. Some systems haven't been certified by anybody.
Right. Not only are all those features great, but you also get great tasting water out of it.
Right, exactly. And I brought you some. This is actually Tucson tap water after it's been through one of those systems. See what you think.
Now, we all know what Tucson tap water is like. It's not always ideal, but looking at this, first of all, it's clear. Giving it a smell, doesn't smell like anything, and then tasting it. Well, first of all, I was thirsty, so it tastes extra good, but it's got that smooth feel in your mouth. It doesn't have any extra flavors in there that you don't want to have in your water. It's clear like it's supposed to be,
right.
and it's clean like it's supposed to be.
And you know what, Alex? With that water, with that system, you never run out like with bottled water.
Right.
Because great water is as close as your nearest faucet. Exactly.
And H2O Concepts is offering a great special for people to get this in their homes.
They are. If you call right now and you're one of the first 20 callers during the show, has to be during the show, and say you saw it on the Morning Blend, you'll get a $400 discount, a $250 manufacturer's kick the salt rebate, free normal installation, and their financing packages available to fit any budget OAC. So Alex, there's no reason everybody can afford the most advanced water system on the market.
No excuse at all. It really is a no-brainer. And as always, Dirk Chamberlain, thanks for being here.
Thank you, Alex.
Now, if you want the most advanced home water system available with great tasting water from every faucet, no chlorine or contaminants in the shower, and no more hard water problems, just call H2O Concepts at 1-877-442-5222 or log on to h2oconcepts.com.